welcome into the last episode of Jambar In for the spring 26 semester and the last of my college career. I'm Will Anderson.
And I'm Will Staton. We've got a packed show to send you and all our other seniors off. Let's get into it.
After a nearly 2-week-long delay, the results of the SGA presidential and executive vice presidential election have been announced. Reporter Joshua Robinson has more.
The Student Government Association announced the results of this year's election. Junior Justin Tucker was elected as president, and Junior Abdullah Riaz was elected as executive vice president. Tucker and Riaz intend on running their administration with an open-door policy and will put a great focus on supporting international students, improving campus life and recreation, and enforcing academic transparency. Tucker said that his first initiative as president will be strengthening the SGA.
I think in order for our organization to be as effective as I want it to be, my first focus, especially over the summertime, needs to be strengthening SGA as much as I can through governing document review, through finding good qualified people to come up and be representatives and senators.
Assuming the role of vice president, Riaz wants to do his best to support international students, especially with him having immigrated to the U.S. in his youth.
My first initiative is to help them navigate YSU and help them realize that that there's more to YSU than they think, and there's a lot of hidden gems here at YSU.
The newly elected leaders showed great shared interest in supporting struggling majors and organizations on campus. Tucker said that they are in a great position to make this happen.
But what we can do is try to increase enrollment in these majors to, prevent them from being cut, or try to help, grow YSU's name and reputation so it's easier to lobby for grants for research funding.
Riaz said that one way of going about helping struggling majors is to look at data and ask questions.
I'm very data-driven, so I don't mind just sitting at a desk for hours and just analyzing data and just looking at data. So my main thing would be to look at the data for why did a program get cut.
Tucker and Riaz are looking forward to leading the SGA and will do their best to serve and represent Youngstown State University.
Are you interested in making short films but you don't know where to start? Penguin Media Works gives students at YSU a chance to do just that, no matter their level of experience.
Penguin Media Works was started as a club to help like-minded artistic students to be able to create video productions with each other, whether that be short films or documentaries or podcasts, whatever they can think of that they want to do, we want to be able to facilitate it.
I'd say that this club is a really good opportunity, whether you are a creative person or you're not. I think that anyone can benefit from this club. There's a lot of hands-on experience, which I think is one of my favorite things. And it's a really great community because we're all trying to learn and we are all aware that there's room to grow.
Productions from Penguin Media Works can be watched on YouTube at Penguin Media Works YSU.
Do you have an artistic side? Well, there's a club at YSU for you. The Student Art Association welcomes any students, regardless of their major. Members create, display, and sell their artwork. The group participates in events like the Summer Festival of the Arts and Federal Frenzy. SAA President Leah Frank says the group's goal is to have community engagement on campus involving the arts. The group has about 60 members and meets every Monday at 4 p.m. Students interested in joining can find more information on SAA's Instagram page.
They're back. The Youngstown State University baseball team revived their season last week with their first series sweep in 3 years against Oakland University. The Penguins snapped their 7-game losing streak with a 13-12 shootout against the Golden Grizzlies on April 17th. Junior Nathan Beckley scored 2 RBIs, and freshman Misael Yuripero accounted for 3. In Game 2 of the doubleheader, senior Braden Gebhardt struck out 8 batters in 6 innings pitched, allowing the YSU lineup to rack up 16 runs for their first win by mercy rule in 4 years. Game 3 featured a home plate steal by Beckley and a pitching win by fifth-year Luke Zamalik with 6 strikeouts in 4 innings to secure YSU's first series sweep since the 2023 season. YSU looks ahead with 9 more conference games to play, but before conference games resume, the Gwins face the University of Illinois Chicago in a 3-game series. For more information, visit ysusports.com.
We're going to take a little break, but stay with us, as after this, we have a little bit of everything, from coffee to music to politics and more.
Why Youngstown State University? Because when it comes to the skills you need to take your place in the world, we take a backseat to nobody. Youngstown State University. Now you know why.
Why Youngstown State University? Because I'm getting a top-tier education without the price tag. I can do anything here. I know why. It's not a question, it's the answer. Youngstown State University. Know why.
Welcome back to the final Jambar In 10 of the semester. We've got a little bit of everything to keep you going in the second half.
In an electoral upset in Hungary, Prime Minister Viktor Orban and his Fidesz party lost to challenger Peter Magyar in the Tisza party. According to political science professor Adam Fuller, Orban has been a close ally to U.S. President Donald Trump.
Yeah, he's someone that is quite popular on the populist right in pretty much every country, and the United States is no less different. So he's been very much someone that the MAGA movement has been quite fond of, yes.
The full effects of this election on U.S.-Hungarian relations are yet to be seen.
In a city full of coffee shops, one in particular is on the move. Jambar reporter Scout Nicholson has more.
A mobile coffee trailer known as Coffee Run has served the Mahoney Valley since 2024. Darla Schaefer is the creative mind behind Coffee Run.
We have everything for like the highest level of coffee connoisseur, but then we also have a lot of house-made syrups for people who are wanting that craft coffee experience but are kind of intimidated by like the more traditional coffees. So we have everything from iced lattes to hot lattes.
Coffee Run is open on Saturdays and parked at various locations. Information is available on its website. On Sundays, you'll find it at OK Go Play in Canfield from 9 a.m. to noon.
We have 3 small children, and we've taken our kids here since they opened because my husband and I were always stopping for coffee before we would come here. So I was like, okay, how about we bring the coffee to the parents or the caregivers bringing their kids here.
Schaefer said she hopes that one day Coffee Run will evolve into a traditional brick-and-mortar business. To learn more about Coffee Run and where it'll be next, visit its website at www.ytowncoffeerun.com. For the Jambar, I am Scout Nicholson.
This past Saturday, Youngstown celebrated the annual Federal Frenzy. Philadelphia-based rapper Armani White was the headlining performer. Along with White were 22 other artists and bands playing at 5 different venues in downtown Youngstown. Jambar reporter Mick Dillon sat down with Armani White. Here's his exclusive interview.
White started making music at a young age as an outlet to express his emotions. All of White's albums have deeply personal themes, with his debut project, Keep in Touch, being an ode to his late father.
It's like things I've wanted to say to him for years but never could and never could find the right way to say it.
White's 2021 album, Things We Lost in the Fire, was centered around his 2019 charge for arson, which he was later released for 2 months later after the charges were dropped.
The beauty of making music is that you get to watch someone like go through their human experience. So like Things We Lost in the Fire, you get to watch me be this like version of me that was at the time was dealing with a stupid arson charge that, you know, that wasn't even really arson.
White first garnered mainstream success with his 2022 hit single Billie Eilish, which has gone on to receive U.S. Gold certifications by the Recording Industry Association of America. Reporting for the Jambar, I'm Mick Dillon.
To finish off not just today's show, but the semester, we have got a behind-the-scenes look at how both the Jambar newspaper and Jambar TV operates. Reporter Jocelyn Del Signor shows us more about the work that goes into the Jambar and the full-time students that make it all happen.
For the newspaper, led by Editor-in-Chief Matthew Sautler, the work starts on Sundays. Employees finish their stories from the previous week and receive upcoming story assignments. The beginning of the week is spent editing. Employees attend mandatory meetings on Tuesdays, a new addition this semester, where staff talks about upcoming goals. By Wednesday, production begins for the editorial and design staff, often stretching late into the night before the paper is released on Thursdays.
It's like a family business because I want to cultivate a very welcoming environment here where nobody feels discouraged.
While work is being put into the paper, there is also a lot going on at Jambar TV, led by executive producer Mabel Crouch. Scripts for the show are turned in on Tuesdays. The following days are spent editing and preparing for show day. Thursdays are when everything is filmed for Jambar TV, including the Jambar In 10 and alternating shows Penguin Panel and Jambar Magazine.
Just really get people engaged with Jambar TV as a medium of not just staying informed on campus with the news, but just also a source of student engagement for everybody.
The Jambar staff closed out the semester receiving 5 awards at Ohio News Media Association Fellowship Day. Sautler wants students to know that the Jambar is always hiring and welcomes new students.
You know, next semester we got people leaving, so there's always going to be places for new faces.
The Jambar and Jambar TV will return in fall 2026. For Jambar TV, I'm Jocelyn Del Signor.
That's everything we have for you today, but it's not all we have to say.
Here on set with us are some of the seniors leaving the TV crew, and we'd like to give them a proper send-off. What do you guys think?
So I've been a part of the Jambar the last 2 years, 4 full semesters, and it's been a really fun time. It's been a long 6 years here at YSU. I'm ready to go home. So
I've been the director for Jambar TV here. It's been a great time directing all of you fools out here. Can't wait to head to Cleveland for my next journey.
So I joined the Jambar newspaper back in spring of 24, but I didn't start doing Jambar TV until just last semester, so fall of 25. But it's been a really enjoyable experience getting to do graphics. So I am sad that I joined so late in my college career, but I guess I'm ready for whatever comes next.
Yeah, I also joined. It's been a year and a half of doing this now, 3 semesters. Sad it wasn't right away, but it's been great being here with all of you. It's gonna be sad, I'm gonna miss it for sure.
On the paper side, Maria Schwartz, Alex Sorrells, Keon Eddington, Ben Davis, and Marissa Masano are leaving for bigger and better things. Good luck to all our graduates. That's it for this semester. I'm Will Staton.
And for the last time, I'm Will Anderson. Have a great summer.
Support for Jambar TV is provided in part by the YSU Foundation and the Jane F. Lamb Charitable Foundation. Thank you.